Hello, this is Tavis, aka Madtaterx. I'm bringing you the first episode of Warthunder. So I'm actually here with Hostile Vector, one of my friends, and we're going to go ahead and go through this and play a match. So our first match, or my first match ever, is going to be with, I guess, this here starter tank. He's got some other things. He is in Ventrilo with us, and I do have a push to talk, so you will hear a beep every time I do that. Just wanted to let you guys know that ahead of time. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, hey, so I've went ahead and got everything set up here. Are we ready to go?
Yep. I've got my tanks selected and just ready up, and then I will go to battle.
You got it, I'm all ready.
Now we will be randomly matched, so we will get either the British, the Germans, or the Russians, or potentially just be Americans.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, the other side will be a random composition. And then, depending on who you're fighting, it'll depend on how you want to fight. Low level, it's not such a big deal. But primarily, on most tanks, you want to try to take out the turret gunner first, and then kill the tank, unless you can insta-give the tank.
Well, they were teaching me in the tutorial there and about how to hit the engine and everything. I doubt I'll be able to do that all the time, and I need to learn all the tanks before I can be effective at it. So I guess, yeah, shooting the gunners are going to be the best option.
Well, first rule of thumb is, because you're going to quickly start running into them, if you switch factions, if you fight a Sherman, you don't shoot a Sherman in the turret. Shoot it in the body. And the T-34 is the reverse. You want to shoot it in the sides of its turret first, because it has derpy Russian bias deflection armor.
Gotcha.
You'll also want to log in, do what Chris does, log in every day, even if you're not going to play, just long enough to get your extra roll, and then you can log right back out.
Now with the matchmaking on this, how long does it normally take?
A couple of minutes. It can be anywhere from instant to a couple minutes, and it will basically, if it's taking too long, which the first tier can take a while, it will actually throw a bunch of bots in the match with a couple of players.
Aha. So while we wait here, I guess I'm going to take a look at this research.
But again, low level, be afraid of AA guns. AA cars and AA weapons are just god-awful against the low level of armor you have.
Understood. Alright, so we're on the M2A4. The M3A1 Stuart is going to be our next tank here, I guess.
As far as playstyle goes, I'm not as familiar with the Americans. German rushing sucks, so if Germans are rushing, they're doing it wrong, and they're going to probably feed you tanks like water, especially low-level tanks, because their armor isn't great. Russians, on the however, funny enough, Russians rush. So, yeah, they will push the match very quickly.
Understood.
The British are... A lot of the British tanks may not carry like really heavy guns, and they do a lot of armor piercing, so sometimes they have to be very precise. But in terms of armor, some of their tanks are basically just rolling pillboxes.
Gotcha. So it looks like I can't actually do any research as of yet that I know how to do unless I leave this here match, so
I don't know much about the American ammo types. The Russians have the single best overall explosive ammos. The Germans tend to do very good at ballistic cap. British basically have the market cornered on AP.
So modifications has let me do some stuff here.
You generally, low level you can do it, but you're generally not going to use a lot of HE ammo either. You're going to generally use whatever your ballistic cap or your explosive ammo, armor piercing ammo is.
Yeah, so I don't see what he's talking here about ammo. But I guess
at least against other tanks.
Looks like it requires some modifications if I'm going to do that, though.
If this hits about 5 minutes, I think that's where it will. One other thing you might want to do real quick while we're waiting, go into your menu, go into your game options, go to sound, and all the way at the bottom you'll have tinnitus volume. You might want to go ahead and turn that to nothing.
Why?
Tinnitus is that ringing sound you get whenever you're hit, and it goes off when you're hit by anything. So if they machine gun fire you because they're spraying through the woods to find targets, you'll get that ringing noise.
Good looking out. So yeah, we hit that 5-minute marker. Looks like we still got a plane and tank spinning around here.
Yep, we're gonna have to wait. There's apparently 13 people waiting for battle. It'll throw us in eventually. You'll learn to tell the difference between AIs and players, because players will have names when you look at them, or you're shooting them, and AIs will not. AIs are also pretty derpy. Like if the AI knows where you are, and you're up on a hill and it can't see you, it'll kind of roll itself back and forth a couple of times and then sit there and watch you.
Excellent, we got a match. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Alright, so mission objective. Capture points, white, neutral zones, blue, red. Yeah, pretty much the same here. Got a map. What side am I on? We got red here, blue there. I'm blue. Alright, so we're on this side. So we got 2 capture points, looks like a city. And just a pathway over here around this here body of water.
I am gonna spawn at the top flag of the city.
Okay, I'll head over there with you. How do I choose my spawn point?
You just click on the flag on the map, and the flag will get big if it's the one you're selected.
Excellent. There we go.
Oops.
Been struck in the
You
back.
might want to turn off your... Yeah. Your teammate will always show up in green, everyone else is blue except for the enemy who are red. And what did we learn in Eve? If it's red, it's dead.
Yeah, must kill it. Alright, so should we hang back and let all these people go in first?
It depends on the tank you're driving, but if they're wanting to run out there and find the enemy, I am perfectly willing to let them do so. Do not generally go into open fields unless you have to.
Yeah, I'll avoid that.
Or you're stupid fast. And your tow cable symbol keeps coming on. You're fairly quick.
Tow cable symbol?
Yeah, you keep getting this little tow thing over your head.
Oh, that's my vent button 0, so I didn't know that did anything.
Yep. Now what you can do is watch because they like to circle around. Oop, that was somebody getting shot, I heard that.
Yep.
And we'll have to teach you how to find your binocular key.
Find the binoculars, huh?
Yep, binoculars are hacks.
Alright, I'm gonna try to move around here.
Well, there's apparently somebody fairly close by.
The enemy is taking the initiative.
Yeah, I'm looking around.
Something's killing those guys.
So it looks like we don't have very much over here. Oh, I got some enemies though.
There's a guy on the other side of this tank, and I can't see him. It looks like they killed him.
Alright, so there is quite a few enemies over yonder. So that looked like it could have been bad for me. I'm going to just nestle up over here. Yes, let's see what we can do. So we've got a big fat ass enemy.
If you're not sure if a tank is dead or not, you can hit it with a little bit of machine gun fire if you've got a machine gun and see if it pings.
Looks like I am getting murdered.
The fire's been put on!
There's a lot of stuff going on here they didn't teach me about.
Got his gunner, but he already killed you, didn't he?
Yes, he did. My other ally over there got killed, and there was nobody else over here, so I got surrounded. I was shooting him, but apparently nothing was hurting him, so...
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Well, I took him out, and I'm getting the other one that was...
That's about how I expected the first
just
one
killed
to go
his buddy.
there. I've got no kills. I've got some tank that just blew me up, walking right into me. Pretty much what I pictured would happen. A lot of dead air. He does like to talk quite a bit, so I don't like to talk over him. What the hell? I'm spawning over here. Looks like they're camping our spawn point, because I'm getting attacked at the very beginning.
They'll do that, especially low level, unfortunately. When you spawn in, you'll have a spawn immunity. If you can figure out where he is, if the only thing you turn is your turret, you'll be able to shoot them, and they'll be immune to targeting fire for a couple of seconds.
Gotcha. Well, apparently it's not letting me respawn.
You may, if you're out of tanks, you won't be able to.
So is that it then? I'm done?
Yeah, give me. You can view other players, so you can watch what I'm doing if you want. Because what I'm doing is getting destroyed right now.
Well, it looks like we got models of dudes sitting here.
Getting shot from probably behind. Yep.
Turrets. Yeah. This guy here is pretty screwed. Pretty screwed indeed. Looks like majority of these people are screwed.
And let's see what to bring in.
The enemy is winning! We must counterattack!
That guy was at the spawn point. He's all dead. Yeah, watch out. They're literally right over that hill shooting at you. So he's doing the smart thing and driving beside the hill here, I guess.
Enemy forces have
I
captured
didn't.
that zone!
Just ran right over there and got killed. So that pretty much sucked. That's okay. Got my first battle. First battle looks like it's going to be a loss. That is a whole lot of enemy tanks. I really don't know if he's going to be able to do much against all of them.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna survive that.
No, it didn't look like it.
We suffered a defeat!
It looks like we spent all that time for a loss.
Yeah, you get that a lot, especially low level. And I'm willing to bet you what you're going to see is that, yep, because you can get a detailed report of what happened. Oh, if you're playing a tank inside of the line that you're trying to advance, you'll get a bit more XP towards advancing it. One of the two things you may want to research very quickly on any given tank for modifications are parts and fire extinguishers as soon as you can. Let's see here. The statistics. Yeah, I figured, because I aced, and holy crap, really?
Yeah, that looks like crap.
You want to know why we lost? That's why we lost. Go down that line that says the ground target's destroyed.
Line that says ground targets destroyed?
Yeah, you go from my results to player statistics.
Yeah, you killed 5 people, nobody else killed anything.
Yeah, and you got an assist because I got there too late to help you. Unfortunately. Sorry about that. Speaking of which, I should find out what I'm building on these tanks. Oh, good God.
Alright, well that's where I'm going to go ahead and cut the video. Thanks for watching the first battle. Sorry that I lost, but I'm not going to edit out any of these horrible losses
I have no
that I
idea.
get. So, thanks for watching.
Oh, when you build a part of your tank, you